All right, another Flannel Friday on Black Friday post Thanksgiving. So, gym was closed, or the track was closed this morning, this morning. I think it opened up later, but I don't want to go later because I'm watching football today. So, just did some kind of change of direction type stuff in the basement here, and don't have a lot of room, and it's like 10 degrees out this morning, so I didn't want to go outside because I wouldn't be able to show out the flannel. So did these balloon kind of change of direction as my little warm up, kind of go back and forth, trying to see how many times you can go in a row. With that, catch it, toss it up, go back, have another piece of tape down on this other end, touch it, go back, until the balloon hits the ground. See how long you can go, and just a fun little way to warm up. A little different. Low ceilings doesn't help, where it makes it so you got to go a little bit even faster. Because the balloon doesn't have as far to go up. So, again, then we move on to tennis ball. So, just kind of bounce it. Again, that crossover step, and then right to like a few steps short acceleration to get the ball on as few bounces as possible. Then we kind of just did some different variations that way too. Throw it behind the shoulder and turn around and go get it. So, just some different fun variations, side shuffle as well. To change it up. It doesn't always have to be boring, just straight ahead running. Then again, we're using our house to the best use we got, being creative. Depth drops from I don't even know what the heck they call this shelf thing on my entryway. Again, I can't stand straight up on it, but it gets the job done because I don't want to didn't want to go in and out because, again, I live in the cold. I spend enough time in the cold, but I don't need to train outside when I don't have to. Then we went to the flannel flips. So we flip, just putting the hurdle out, diving over it again. Can't do super high, again, because the ceilings are so low, so I don't need to be kicking the ceiling or anything like that. So we just put them at, 35, 40, I think 40 inches, 35, 40 inches, somewhere in there. Flip over it onto the crash pad. Just another way to have fun while you get some jumping in and flipping, controlling your body through space, through the air. It's one thing most people probably can't do very well. So we did the regular version here of just flipping over. Then we did trying to do kind of dive between, kind of like a suicide dive if you're a wrestling fan, dive between the ropes. So working on that, trying not to hit. Third time was a charm. Again, then just add some more higher flippy jumps. Then we went into some lifts, hit the high force. Here are high force, fast force, and then jumps. So overcoming ISOs against the rack. I have the pull-up belt on and a little pin at the bottom there, so the rack is bolted to the ground, so I can't move it. But I'm trying to, is pulling as hard as I can into the rack, against the rack. So that's our high force. We create that high force into the ground. And then I'm going to pair that with the lunge step up on the belt squat, kind of a speed step up, lighter weight, going faster here. Did these for time. Again, trying to get not the best setup with this. The belt kind of pulls in a weird way. So it's not the best setup for this exercise. I do like it though. Just trying to go fast, get as many reps as possible in that time. And then we did the lunge jumps as well. Again, just to kind of express that force. Again, can't jump super high. About as close as I can without smacking my head there. Then I did the old DIY. I've been seeing everyone talking about pendulum squats. So I thought I'd try and make my own. Not the best, but it worked. Took some time figuring it out, how to get it all set up the best. But I had the safety squat bar, had the straps from my rings around it, and then to the back on the rack there, the back crossbar above at the top, and then my homemade slant board with my feet on. So it actually felt pretty decent, get good and deep. but it's just a kind of an awkward setup there. So I don't know, maybe it takes a lot of time to set up, so that's one of the only big issues. Then we did isos, did the split isos with the sandbag to add some weight. Did some Jefferson curl isos, forgot to film those, and I also did some impulses for the hamstrings and the hip flexors as well. And that was all we did today. Again, Flannel Friday. Go hard, put a lot of effort, a lot of intent, have fun with training. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful Flannel Friday.